What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another Lucha Underground review, and this is Ultima Lucha Quattro Part 2. So, we start this show off not exactly with this match here, but it's gonna be a backstage segment with Johnny Mundo and Taya. He was just telling her backstage in a locker room that by the way, they rarely show the locker room this season, so I know this had to been something big. But he tells Taya that if he can sacrifice to the gods tonight, that he still loves her, and then Taya has, she was telling Johnny that she loves him, and then the doll had talked, and then Taya was like, what, I didn't even have to pull your string, and then the doll was like, you're so pretty, and then Taya was just thinking that was weird, so she had grabbed the doll, and then the doll was like, you're the perfect woman, and the perfect host, and then this, I guess the doll was possessing Taya like we seen in the trailer. By the way, I'd already called that out. I already knew that was going to happen on this show, and they showed it early on in the season in the trailer. But in the season 4 trailer, I just thought that it was going to be the dog and passed around possessing the whole worldwide underground. And at this point, the worldwide underground is finished because Johnny Mundo and Taya, they just talked like it was just each other at this point, talking about a honeymoon. They didn't really mention anything about PJ Black getting his ankle snapped. He couldn't be there and support them. She didn't even the Johnny Mundo. He didn't even care to talk to her about Ricky Mundo was the one who fucked up the wedding. I don't know. There was this weird storytelling to me. But the first match on this show was this match here. And I'm going to be real, people. I actually thought this match was going to be one of the best matches of the season as far as kicks and flips and 450 splashes and diving off the ropes and diving through the ropes. And thought it could even be one of the best matches all in pro wrestling as far as comparing an NXT shit, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact matches, main roster WWE matches. But this match wasn't. And this season is very weird because it was not really that many matches that you could even call match of the year worthy. I didn't really see that many this season. If there was a match this year match of the year worthy candidate, you can let me know down below. Let me know one match that was even match of the year worthy that you think could even be tied, or that could be tied up, or even get close to even beating a New Japan match or NXT match or whatever. I don't know, this match to me was really weird because the first pin happened so fast. Dark Phoenix, his pin, he did this little Phoenix Power Driver thing, a Blackbird Power Driver, whatever that move is called, the Bird Power Driver. He did it real fast on he did it real fast on Dragon Azteca Jr. and he got the pin, and then 4 minutes later, Dragon Azteca Jr. got a pin on Phoenix. And then, they went to commercial breaks after Antonio Cueto announced it was Falls Count Anywhere. I'd already called it Falls Count Anywhere before Antonio Cueto announced it, which is weird. I thought they already advertised it as Falls Count Anywhere, but Antonio Cueto, giving off some early, but Antonio Cueto came out and announced his Falls Count Anywhere, and then it was commercial. They came back. Now this part was longer. This is the part where it was right here, outside the ring. These guys are jumping on the tables and stuff, the announce tables. They was doing a lot of fighting outside the ring, and then Dark Phoenix did this spot he did before on Dragon Azteca Jr., but he did his finisher on him outside the ring on this floor right here, this mat right here. And he was slamming him up on the apron part right here, the ring part right there, and they got in the ring, and it was a part Melissa Santos started jumping up on the damn in the ring. She jumped up on the ring post part because Dragon Azteca Jr. was finna hit Dark Phoenix for the chair. She's like, stop, he's our friend. And then she had even said something odd because she was telling Dragon Azteca Jr. that that's not really him. So, I mean, does she know something? So, if it's not really him, does she really know what's going on? She couldn't think that this is Katrina's doing. And then, by the way, I was waiting for that to be solved in this whole fucking match. This wasn't solved at all. Not even on this show. So, they're going to go on next season still with this Dark Phoenix shit. But it is what it is. Melissa Santos in the way distracting Dragon Azteca Jr. And then Dark Phoenix speared Dragon Azteca Jr. through the table that was on the side. And then he did his Phoenix Power Driver move, Bird Power Driver, whatever it's called. And then 1, 2, 3. So Dark Phoenix wins. And they announced he's still undefeated at Ultima Lucha. Now, I was aware this early, but it looked to me when they announced this, I kind of had a feeling that somebody else is going to lose their Ultima Lucha streak later on, or up next in the next match. So they're kind of acknowledging that Dark Phoenix still has an undefeated streak at Ultima Lucha. And Melissa Santos was so like traumatized, whatever you want to call it, like, traumatized. Melissa Santos was so traumatized she couldn't even announce who won this match. She walked off like real heartbroken, like crying. She went off in the back. She couldn't even like announce this shit, the winner of the match. And some people pointed out she was holding her stomach. I know she just had a baby after these tapings, but if they put in the storyline that she's pregnant by Dark Phoenix, then holy shit, Lucha Underground. But that was the first match. It was alright. I thought this match was going to be match of the year worthy. Well, Melissa Santos gone. This brought out Antonio Quino announced there was a new ring announcer. He said he made an exclusive deal, a blockbuster deal, and he brought out some woman. Now I had no idea who she was because look, I don't watch NXT. I was not aware who this was. She came out. I just seen the last name Guerrero, and then it was saying her she's in a legendary family, her mom and her father. And then when she started talking, I know Famous B came out and interrupted her. She was like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Holy shit, is this who I think it is?" And she said, "Poppy," because remember this Eddie Guerrero's line. She was like, I come from a family full of legends. Talk about the Guerrero. She named Chavo Guerrero Jr., Hector Guerrero. She was naming a few of the Guerreros I wasn't aware of. She said, "My mother Vicky and my father Eddie." And the crowd was like, "Eddie, Eddie, Eddie." So this is Chao Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero, and Vicky Guerrero's daughter. Now, some people saying that this is a deal for next season. I don't know. I thought this was just for one night. I understand that something happened with her at NXT. She had to leave the WWE. I'm shocked they fucked up because Famous B came out. She treated him. She put him in his place. She called him Famous Bitch. And the crowd was like, "Famous Bitch." And she did the Three Amigos move on Famous B. And then found Chavo even came out and helped. That shit was classic. It was funny. I was clapping. And one thing, Melissa Santos need to get it together because I already said at home, a lot of the times her acting is like a bit off to me. When she be interrupting matches talking, she be like, "Marty, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm like, they could work on her acting a little bit. I mean, I'm not trying to nitpick. I just think they could work on her acting a little bit. But the Shaw Guerrero is already way more over with the crowd. I understand Melissa Santos' sex appeal. Maybe they could switch in and out both of them. That'll be cool. So we get into our next match, and this was the death match. Now this is the match that really was gonna be like the shock value type match. And like I said early on, this story wasn't about Mil Muertes' streak. It was about the Mac overcoming his damn thing of fear. All right, people. So I was already kind of expecting, like something to happen here because they already announced Dark Phoenix is undefeated Ultima Lucha. But in this match, I know Mil Muertes grabbed a coffin, and then like Vampiro was saying that this is a great consequence. What is he doing? And then it was like a whole bunch of weapons in his coffin. I seen an axe. There was like a bunch of knives. And then of course Mil Muertes did that knife spot again on Mac's head. Mac got busted open. Mac hit like Mil Muertes with a kendo stick. Mil Muertes even got busted open, which is weird. They never seen nobody get busted open with a kendo stick. And I've been watching wrestling since the year 2000. But okay, it was like a lot of grossness in this match. My mom at one point was in fear with a Mac because Mil Muertes had the damn axe. Now I kind of knew they wasn't gonna hit him the Mac with an axe. I knew they wasn't gonna do that on TV, even though last season that 3 stages of war match was real crazy, real gruesome. I kind of knew they wasn't gonna really use the axe. He was just there for like shock value and to scare people. And then the Mac, I know there was like a brick too in there. The Mac hit Mil Muertes upside the head with a brick, followed up with like 4 or 5 damn stunners. I know one point Mil Muertes tried to hit the Mac with a flatliner. Mac turned that to a stunner. I mean, this shit was cool. And then 1, 2, 3, the Mac won. The Mac, so he defeated Mil Muertes. Mil Muertes undefeated streak Ultima Lucha is now over. The Mac rolled Mil Muertes in a coffin, and then he started saluting the beer thing. And I know some people bitch like that punk ass Solo Monster and say that the Mac is ripping off Stone Cold. Like, stop. A lot of people have these like handy down gimmicks. There's a guy in TNA called Shark Boy. His not only was his voice like Stone Cold, but he'll say Shark Boy 24/7 this bitch your ass, and he'll say like what the Shield and all this stuff. Open up a like he just a lot of his stuff he'll say. I don't know who's going to open up a can of whoop ass, but a lot of the stuff Shark Boy would say was ripping off Stone Cold. Shark Boy was a bigger Stone Cold rip off than a Mac. And then we like one thing people might not know, but we see a lot of this. Didn't Eugene, Eric Bischoff's autism nephew, wasn't he doing a stunner? So you guys need to stop with that one saying that Max ripping off Stone Cold. If anybody in Lucha Underground trying to be like Stone Cold, it's more Pentagon because he's more the guy that's a renegade, that's not really friends with anybody, where he breaks arms after matches. That's more of a Stone Cold ripoff than a Mac. But it looked like to me, one thing I do want to talk about, Mil Muertes is off the show. And I understand he's in a coffin, so I mean right now he's dead. But the only thing is, I know he died before, but the only person I could bring him back before was Katrina with the medallion thing, and she's dead herself. So she's dead, and then if she's inside Phoenix, she's not gonna be worried about Mil Muertes. Mil Muertes killed her. So right now, both Katrina and Mil Muertes is dead. And I hope this is not her season 5. Even though when I get to the end, there's gonna be a lot that I have to talk about that will maybe most likely help season 5. But it sucks Katrina wasn't a part of this. Sucks Katrina wasn't a part of this Ultima Lucha. It sucks that Cage wasn't even a part of this Ultima Lucha. So last year, Cage had a good match with Mil Muertes with Jeremiah Crane. And then, like, if Mil Muertes is out, because one thing that's weird, he just got into it with Triple A, like in May of this year. Mil Muertes is even done with Triple A. Triple A forced him to wrestle when he had his knee problems. Because I know before the season 4 tapings, he had to undergo knee surgery. So Mil Muertes even done with Triple A. I think he signed with CMLL. So right now, Mil Muertes, I don't even know where he's going to be at. And he obviously can't be around at least early on in season 5. I know somebody else could bring him back. Because I know Cobra Moon now has resurrection powers. And I didn't ever know this was discussed before. Because Cobra Moon resurrected Jeremiah Crane and brought him back as Jeremiah Snake. I hope you don't get Mil Muertes a part of the damn reptiles. But somebody else might can bring him back, possibly. Now, I understand Aerostar's doing time traveling. He's waking up people and shit. So that might could be one way to bring back Mil Muertes. I mean, I think they can at least get one more season out of Mil Muertes, his character. But the Mac won, and it's good. By the way, I'm wondering, is this going to have the Mac on, like, God power next year? I mean, is Mac going to be on God level next year? Can he compete with, like, the gods? Because, I mean, I understand this to give him special powers, but this made him more tougher. He stood up against his fear of death, and this did make him look a lot stronger in the temple. So I'm curious to see the booking of the Mac next season. See, he defeated Mil Muertes Ultima Lucha. Prince Puma can do it in season 1. King Colonel can do it in season 2. Neither could Cage or Jeremiah Crane do it in season 3. So I'm curious to see what kind of level is the Mac going to be on next year. Is he going to be on God level? And then this gets us to the last match. And this match right here was just more of this is not really much storytelling in this one. This was just the match that was going to gross people out. There was a lot of, like, piling up chairs. It was one point, that damn lunchbox that Marty the Moth has, he had, like, a fork in it. He stabbed Pentagon in the head. It was part of Pentagon Dark's flesh on this damn fork. I mean, one thing I'm starting to notice, even with Pentagon, is, like, there's not much storylines going on with him unless he's involved with, like, Vampiro. But this match right here was just real gross. Marty the Moth is just the guy that comes out just to gross out the damn crowd. This match right here, and then this is probably, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna kiss ass either. I'm just being fair. You people let me know what you think. I still think they could have gave us a better Ultima Lucha Quattro match. I think it should have been Pentagon Dark versus Dark Phoenix. And they could have still got the Melissa Santos stuff going on. It didn't need to be Dragon Azteca Jr. because they made a mistake. They called Dragon Azteca Jr. and Dark Phoenix super friends. Okay, first off, motherfuckers, Dragon Azteca Jr. was never part of Super Friends. Super Friends was Edo Star, Drago, and Phoenix. Dragon Azteca Jr. was a part of a group where his mentor, Rey Mysterio, and Prince Puma. And I see some dickhead wearing a Prince Puma mask knowing Prince Puma's gone. But, yeah, this had to be one of the most weakest matches of Ultima Lucha. I think that it could have been Dark Phoenix versus Pentagon Dark. Marty the Moth, he's never involved in nothing interesting to me. I'm shocked they haven't killed off his character by now and has brought him back as somebody else under a mask or something. Because I don't know, I'm not into Marty the Moth. They made him a rapist and a stalker and a creep. They knew at that point that there's no returning back once you give a guy that type of storyline. I mean, they need to just end this character next season. There's nothing else to do with Marty the Moth. He had a title run. He lost it in this match. After all the gross shenanigans, Pentagon Dark, he did his little power driver move on Marty the Moth on the chair. Similar spot to how he did it to Sons of Havoc in last year's Ultima Lucha in that ladder match. 1, 2, 3, Pentagon Dark won. And then Pentagon Dark was finna break Marty the Moth's hand after the match. Reclusa came out. She started punching Pentagon Dark. Now, I thought she was gonna get killed off in the show because she signed with NXT. She's been on with Triple H at the Performance Center, this Reclusa woman. So she's over there hanging out with Triple H at the Performance Center. I thought she was gonna get killed off the show, which she didn't. Vampiro comes to the ring. She leaves the ring with Marty the Moth. They walk off to the back. Vampiro's looking weird, but he hands Pentagon Dark the title. I know the crowd, they're doing a little soccer chant. That ole, 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 lucha, lucha. And then Vampiro was just looking so weird, and then he just rammed. He kicked Pentagon Dark in the nuts, and then he started kicking Pentagon. Pentagon Ninja kicked him back, and they're both kicking each other back. And then no, I just show you this shit. Fuck it. You know, I forgot to talk about a match too. Holy shit! I forgot about the sacrifice to the gods match. Damn. What the fuck? How the hell did I forget to talk about that one? Johnny Mundo with the gauntlet. And by the way, this match was really good. I liked the spot.
That gauntlet does not belong to you, Johnny. In a pool of your own blood. In the middle of the ring. When you become the next. Sacrifice to the
But it was a cool costume, the Mortal Kombat look at them Matanza had. And this is a whole new wardrobe. He's not wearing that Jason Voorhees type shit.
Johnny's ready for a fight, and here we go. Gauntlet. I don't know. Smile and look what I can do. The left side of Johnny Mundo. Am I right in there?
And this is a cool spot I want to talk about. It kept on like, see, even Johnny Mundo without the gauntlet, he put up a good fight without the gauntlet. But this was like a cat and mouse chase type thing where Johnny Mundo was trying to get towards the gauntlet, and like his Matanza gonna catch him. Damn.
Johnny has the momentum. Matanza is up. Maybe Johnny's advantage over the monster.
Matanza, like I said, you already know the results to this because Jeff Cobb is a greedy fucker. He couldn't sit still. He had to go over the Ring of Honor. So I already knew he was going to be losing this match. But I just thought that in this match, the results were going to be different at the end. Oh, see, look at Johnny Mundo, very athletic. Look at this shit. And this is the part to me that was interesting. Should have put it on. Like, what the fuck? And Matanza threw it. Damn.
Absolutely fighting wise move by Matanza, but the gauntlet is not showing some speed and skill.
He's up there about a band. And by the way, they're having budget cuts. Why didn't they just cut this damn band? They don't need the band on every show unless it's Azteca War for Ultima Lucha. Look at Johnny Mundo skipped.
Johnny's face is imprinted in the wall.
By the way, you got him right where he can reach the damn gauntlet, Matanza. What the hell? So he has a gauntlet back in his hand. Matanza's up there. Now this is the part where usually somebody loses a match after they get slammed through like a building. Oh, Johnny Mundo's back with the gauntlet this time, so now he's on God level. Oh, punched the damn ring post. Oh shit. First time Matanza's man looking like a little bitch this season. It's that end of the world move. I mean, world or the whatever it is, Wrath of the Worlds. Johnny Muno's move is End of the World. I think Matanza's called Wrath of the Worlds or something. He flicked off damn Antonio Cueto. Damn, punched him with the gauntlet. So Matanza lost, as we all knew. I just thought that when the lights went on, Matanza was going to get sacrificed in and there, killed off there, but it didn't happen. So that's unfair bullshit. How's Matanza's ass still sitting in the ring? Other guys, they were just gone. You know what I mean? The lights went off and other guys were just vanquished and just gone. So that was just weird bullshit to me that even happened like that. Okay, this is the spot here that I want to talk about, though. Oh. By the way, this is some bitch shit. They even attack a guy after you know he just had a match. Damn, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I heard that this guy's name is Pentagon Dark. This dude is pretty young. He's like around my age. They're saying he was born at like 92 or 93. Which put him in his mid-20s, so he's like 25 or 26. But it's weird because they say he debuted in 2003. In 2003, I was like 10 or 11. So this guy started wrestling at 10 or 11. That's just weird. This is some Australian guy. And now look at this bullshit. Now I was spoiled by this earlier on when the season first started. But Vampiro's master is going to be a problem. Man, Wrestling Rewind, he didn't get the part where Jake Strong's voice changed, but shout out to Wrestling Rewind. Man. Wrestling Rewind is a cool channel, people. You guys want to get caught up on other wrestling. So this asshole now is the new champion. I mean, I don't hate Jake Strong. I really don't. I don't got nothing against Jake Strong. I was happy for Jack Swagger to find a spot in Lucha Underground. Boy, with him as champion, one thing I do need to talk about right now, and this is going to be a problem for next season, since this guy's a god. Okay, who the heck is going to be defeating this guy's champion? Unless somebody, and then again, this is going to get me talking about this early, because nobody's going to have a hold of the gauntlet next season, as something's about to happen up next. So none of these other wrestlers in the temple are not going to have the gauntlet to stop Jake Strong. It look like right now the Mac might can, since he defeated Muertes, depending on how they book the Mac. Maybe Pentagon Dark can go after, because he's still a ninja. He breaks arms. So if Pentagon Dark breaks Jake Strong's arm, Jake Strong, he might have a problem trying to snap Pentagon Dark's ankle. You see what I mean? So it's going to be who can snap. Can Jake Strong snap Pentagon Dark's ankle before Pentagon Dark break Jake Strong's arm? It's going to be interesting if there is a season 5. Hopefully there is. And then I can't even say for Cage unless he comes back with like some damn Terminator type thing. Because he's Cage, he's not a man. He's a machine. So I also want to see Cage versus Jake Strong. Cage vs. Jake Strong, the Mac vs. Jake Strong, and then even what's the name? Pentagon Dark vs. Jake Strong for next season. Wish I could say Muertes, but right now it looks like he might be dead off the show for a while, or he can at least come in later on. But I hope this is going to be a season, the first time a one guy's champion the whole time, because this is going to be a problem. I'm going to talk about this when later on, because I'm not done with Lucha Underground content. I will keep covering Lucha Underground on this channel. I'm going to try to keep you guys up to date with any news on season 5. I won't just stop talking about Lucha Underground, because this is the best wrestling. This show was lit. This show was good as hell. But I'm like, fuck WWE, fuck Survivor Series, fuck anything else going on right now in pro wrestling. This Ultima Lucha was the shit. I still think that other Ultima Luchas, I like the Ultima Lucha 1. Ultima Lucha 2 to me, I wasn't that big on, and even last year's Ultima Lucha, I liked it. But this one to me was also up there. Definitely this season to me, I think in the end was better than season 2. I don't think it was better than season 1. I don't even know if it was better than last season. I'll have to give you guys my grade on that later, but I thought that this season in the end delivered. It started off slow. The first few episodes was weird and weak, but they definitely picked up in the end. So Jake Strong's the new champion, and it is what it is. I don't hate the guy, but to me, he's going to be a problem for next season, and I'm just curious who the hell is going to take the belt off this guy unless they get a hold of the gauntlet. We've seen this in the trailer. This is the final 5 minutes. And see, they supposed to put the gauntlet up somewhere because they knew it was too dangerous to be out. Oh, look who's back, people. Her whole goal on the temple or on the show was just to find out who killed her parents and kill them. So she finally found out who killed her parents, and this got rid of Batanza, aka Jeff Cobb. She took his heart on. By the way, he's a god, remember. It was a god inside his body. So there's one god also that they're going to have to find like a new body for. Damn. Look, he's squaring up like he's ready to fight. That's cool. And he just won the title, yet he's backstage. So that's weird, his voice is changing. But he's a god, as you guys know. By the way, real quick, I want to say too, that was like Dragon Azteca Jr. decided bad. He also thought he was going to give Melissa Santos. She straight up friend zoned him, and she still having feelings for Phoenix. And then later on, he tried to get a hold of the damn gauntlet and stuff, give it to Black Lotus. She left, and he got his damn ankle stabbed by Jake Strong. So Dragon Azteca Jr., he's going to have to be a whole different like type of god next season. He's going to have to end this Mr. Nice Guy shit. It'll be sharp if Dragon Azteca Jr. could come in with black attire, in the green stuff, in the whole green mask and the green pants. Imagine if he come in with a black mask and black pants, and it's like a darker version of Dragon Azteca Jr., Dragon Azteca Dark. Have him more like tweener-ish, because he needs to stop this goody two-shoes face shit. It isn't working. In the temple, they booed him when he was facing Evil East. So they're going to have to do something different next season with Dragon Azteca Jr. A lot of my subs even said he found the guy boring. So then we get on to this segment here with Johnny Mundo and Taya. He doesn't even know that the doll Rosa possessed her.
Is ours. Sorry, Johnny. What are you talking about? I'm not your wife.
He thought it was weird why she didn't come out and ringside the Batanza sacrifice to the gods match. So this is another god, the first god that's a female. Okay, this is all the gods. This is the part right here I was jumping up. Okay, this is the Lord that's always been a mystery since season 1 in the limo. So Wade Barrett is now on Lucha Underground. Now, I do want to talk about this part right here. Taya's a god. So there's going to be a few gods. This is a guy with the cigar we never got to see.
Anyone else have any bad news?
So Wade Barrett or Ben Stidden, or whatever the hell, let's call him Wade Barrett. So Wade Barrett is now in Lucha Underground, and then he's the Lord. I don't know if he's going to be playing a role where he's going to actually get in the ring and wrestle in the temple. Hopefully he's not just a cinematic character, you know what I mean, in the cutscenes. Hopefully we want to see Wade Barrett in the cutscenes. Hopefully he actually step inside the ring and wrestle. And then there's so many gods now in the temple. So we're going to have, okay, so Taya now is a god. Now, she didn't even step inside the limo. So then, by the way, why was Rosa possessed? And then it's like a god was inside a doll, whatever. So Wade Barrett is a lord. Jake Strong's a god. Hectagon Dark Vampiro's master is a god. And then Matanza was a god, but Matanza died. So now that god would need a new host. He would need a new person to be inside. So we're going to have to see what person they're going to have to choose next season to be a god. It's going to be interesting to see that part. It's going to be interesting. So now they're going to need another person to be the host for the god that was inside Matanza. And Taya's a god, but I don't know if she's going to fool with them or she's going to be off doing her own thing. Will they even notice she's a god unless they see that she's getting like winning matches and she's really strong? And I hope she didn't kill Johnny Mundo either in that spot. Hopefully he's not dead, Johnny Mundo. And then this is another like holy shit part of the trailer. It was funny with Wade Barrett though. He's the Lord. It was a perfect guy, too, because his voice is really good. Now, this is supposed to be 1 year ago, so this time traveling stuff is weird. Hey, Dario's back. To be continued. So you have it there. They said to be continued. So obviously they said it last time. They have to follow up on the word. Because if they didn't know, they shouldn't have said to be continued. You see what I mean? But if this was 1 year ago, this is weird. So that means this was right after the wake. Keep in mind, this is right after the little mini funeral for Dario Cueto. So that means... Okay, so where the hell was Matanza at? I mean, where the hell was Dario at this season? So see what's his face? The dad. Antonio Cueto know Matanza's dead. He doesn't know his other son that was dead is back to life. And so Edo Star, the medallion thing, the amulet that Captain Vasquez had, he gave to Dario. So now this gave Dario life. Dario's back to life now. So Dario was awakened right after the funeral, so that means Dario Cueto had been alive this whole season. So where the hell was he? So this is going to be the guy, because Edo Star told Captain Vasquez she's going to be the one to save the world. He knows somebody else who can. So he chose Dario Cueto to do it. And remember, the Order, that's the gods in the limo, their goal is now to end the 7 Aztec tribes. And so like next season is going to be a Silver War in a temple. The other wrestlers, I don't know whose side they're going to be on. So it's either who do they like more, Dario Cueto or Antonio Cueto. Antonio Cueto rules were more bogus. Like he treated the gift of the gods like money in a bank. Dario Cueto at least had fair tournaments like the Cueto Cup tournaments. He did he won't let you just cash in gift to the gods. He had to advertise it. You can just run out at the last minute. So, I mean, it's going to be who do they like more. I know Johnny Mundo flicked off Antonio Cueto. So, I mean, he had, like, I know, like, the first episode, he punched Dario Cueto. But, like, in the end, maybe Johnny Mundo and Dario Cueto might have been kind of cool. I don't know. But it looked like they didn't have as much problems in season 3 as they did in seasons 1 and 2. So, we're going to have to see towards, like, next season who liked who more, far as what wrestlers are going to be on whose side, Antonio Cueto, Dario Cueto. I don't know how they're going to pull this off since they're both played by the same actor, Luis Fernandez Gil. That's his name, the guy that plays Dario and Antonio Cueto. Luis Fernandez Gil. It's played by the same actor. So I'm curious how they're gonna do that. Some people saying that they don't know, maybe like a cutscene fight where they're having like body doubles, but I don't know. It's gonna be goofy, but yeah. Dario Cueto's back. Hopefully this helped the ratings next season. As they said, this season ratings were down, which is weird. They said that this episode of Ultima Lucha, Crotch Road Part 2, dropped from even a previous week. And they said this was the lowest season of Lucha Underground. Yeah, and I know a lot of companies, a lot of cable providers dropped AORA. So right now I just blame it on that. The people, let me know what you thought about this episode of Ultima Lucha down below. And I'm going to have to talk about this in a separate video. Because, like, I'm not done talking about, I'm not done covering Lucha Underground on this channel. Because I refuse to watch WWE. Impact Wrestling, I try to cover it, but I didn't get any views. So, for a while, at least, for the next month, I will try to at least drop a few videos. One video a week covering Lucha Underground. So I will keep you guys up to date too with any news I hear regarding season 5. From what I heard right now, they haven't even green lighted season 5, and they need a new place to film because the Ice House Temple, the Modelo Temple, they are not going back to that place.